Ever wonder why some people seem to achieve so much more than others? We've all witnessed it. Some individuals, regardless of their circumstances, seem to reach the pinnacle of success with ease. They're the ones who always seem to be in control, who never back down from a challenge, and who consistently outperform their peers. What makes them tick? What sets these high achievers apart? High achievers are often marked by a few distinct personality traits. They possess a strong sense of determination, an insatiable ambition, and an ironclad self-discipline. These individuals are not merely dreamers, they are doers, steadfastly turning their visions into reality. Determination is their fuel, propelling them to overcome obstacles and push through adversity. Their ambition is their compass, guiding them towards their goals, no matter how lofty. And their self-discipline is their anchor, keeping them focused and grounded, even when the seas of life become turbulent. But is there more to the story? Could there be a specific personality type that predisposes individuals to high achievement? The world of psychology seems to think so. Enter the realm of the Type A personality. Type A individuals are typically described as competitive, goal-oriented, and high-achieving. They thrive under pressure and are often seen as leaders in their respective fields. Their relentless drive for success, coupled with their unwavering focus, often sets them on the path to high achievement. But it's not all about ambition and drive. Type A personalities also possess a unique ability to maintain a high level of productivity, even in the face of setbacks. They have a knack for turning challenges into opportunities and can often be found at the forefront of innovation and progress. Could the secret to high achievement lie in having a Type A personality? It's a fascinating question, one that delves into the heart of human potential and the very nature of success. So let's dive into the psychology behind this intriguing personality type, exploring its nuances and understanding its impact on achievement and success. Type A personality, you've probably heard the term, but what does it truly mean? Let's dive right into it. The concept of Type A personality finds its roots in the 1950s. It was during this time that two cardiologists, Meyer Friedman and Ray Rosenman, conducted a study that led to the coining of this term. They observed certain personality traits that they believed were linked to heart disease. This cluster of traits, they called it the Type A personality. But what does a Type A personality look like? Well, they're typically characterized by a constant sense of urgency, a high degree of competitiveness, and an aggressive nature. They're the individuals who are always on the go, pushing for more, striving to achieve, and generally keeping their foot on the gas pedal of life. Competitiveness is a hallmark of Type A personalities. They enjoy challenges and tend to be very goal-oriented. They're not just playing to play, they're playing to win. Whether it's a friendly game of chess or a corporate takeover, they're in it to come out on top. Time urgency is another defining trait. Type A individuals are always aware of the ticking clock. They're constantly rushing, trying to cram as much as they can into each minute of the day. They're the ones who get impatient when things don't move at their desired pace. Aggressiveness, not to be confused with hostility, is also a characteristic trait. Type A personalities are assertive, outspoken, and aren't afraid to stand their ground. They're not necessarily hostile, but they're certainly not passive. Lastly, a high achievement orientation is prominent among Type A individuals. They have a strong desire to excel and are often perfectionists. They set high standards for themselves and are driven by a deep-seated need to achieve these self-imposed goals. With these traits, it's no wonder that Type A individuals are often high achievers. But what's the psychology behind this? The psychology of Type A personalities is as fascinating as it is complex. Type A individuals are often characterized by their competitiveness and high achievement orientation. These traits don't just magically appear, they're deeply rooted in the psyche of these individuals, often stemming from an innate desire to excel and a fear of mediocrity. Type A personalities are typically seen as the go-getters, the high flyers, the ones who are always on the move. They're the ones who beat deadlines, not just meet them. They're the ones who are always striving to be the best, to be number one. This competitiveness and high achievement orientation can be a powerful driving force, propelling them to succeed in their chosen fields, It's like they have an internal engine that never switches off, always pushing them to achieve more, to do more. Then there's the element of time urgency. Type A personalities are often in a hurry. They're always racing against the clock, trying to squeeze as much as they can into every minute of the day. This sense of urgency can lead to high levels of efficiency and productivity. They're the masters of multitasking, capable of juggling multiple tasks at once and still delivering high-quality results. However, this constant race against time can also lead to stress. The pressure to always be on top, to always be productive, can be overwhelming. It's like they're on a treadmill that never stops, constantly running, never resting. This can lead to burnout, and it's one of the reasons why Type A personalities are often at a higher risk of stress-related health issues. So they're driven and efficient, but at what cost? The constant striving for success, the perpetual race against time, the relentless pressure to perform, these can take a toll on their mental and physical health. The psychology of Type A personalities is indeed fascinating, but it's also a cautionary tale. So they're driven and efficient, but at what cost? Let's explore the dark side of being a Type A personality. Being a high achiever isn't always a walk in the park. Quite the contrary. The Type A personality, often synonymous with high achievement, can sometimes find themselves facing a rather steep uphill climb. One of the most significant challenges for Type A individuals is their inherent perfectionism. They possess an intense drive for success, setting high standards for themselves. However, this can often lead to an unhealthy obsession with perfection. They're not satisfied with just good enough. They want everything to be spotless, flawless, and impeccable. But life, as we know, isn't perfect. This constant quest for perfection can lead to high levels of stress and, in extreme cases, burnout. They are always on the go, always pushing, always striving, and sometimes they push too hard. Another challenge that Type A personalities face is their aggressiveness. This isn't about physical aggression, but rather an aggressive approach to tasks and goals. They're highly competitive, always looking to be the best. But this competitiveness can sometimes spill over into their personal lives, straining relationships. They might find it hard to switch off, to relax, to just be. This can lead to tension in personal relationships, as it might be difficult for their loved ones to understand and cope with their relentless drive. Moreover, their impatience can also be a downside. Type A individuals are often restless, always wanting things done quickly and efficiently. They dislike delays and are easily irritated by inefficiencies. This can result in frustration and can further fuel their stress levels. Lastly, their fear of failure is another dark aspect. While this fear can sometimes be a motivating factor, it can also hold them back. They might avoid taking risks for fear of not succeeding, which can limit their potential and opportunities. Clearly, being a Type A personality comes with its own set of challenges. But can individuals manage these traits for their benefit? Let's find out. Harnessing the power of Type A personality traits can pave the way for success. Imagine a racehorse, powerful and swift, but without a skilled jockey to guide it, it might end up running off course. Similarly, Type A individuals blessed with drive and ambition need to learn how to manage these traits effectively to avoid burning out or veering off their path. Firstly, let's talk about work-life balance. It's no secret that Type A personalities have a knack for work, often clocking in more hours than their counterparts. However, it's crucial to remember that all work and no play can lead to burnout. So carving out time for rest, recreation, and relationships is an essential strategy for success. This does not mean diluting your ambition. Rather, it's about creating a sustainable pace that allows you to keep moving forward without sacrificing your well-being. Next, we have mindfulness. Being in the moment can help Type A individuals manage their constant forward thinking and sometimes impatience. Practicing mindfulness, whether through meditation, yoga, or simply taking a few moments each day to breathe and focus, can help mitigate stress and enhance focus and productivity. Finally, let's discuss emotional intelligence. Being aware of and managing one's emotions is vital for any individual, but particularly so for Type A personalities. Their competitive nature and high-achieving tendencies can often lead to intense emotions. Emotional intelligence allows them to navigate these feelings, thus reducing stress and fostering healthier relationships both personally and professionally. To wrap up, managing type A traits is not about suppressing them. It's about leveraging the positive aspects like drive and ambition, and balancing them with mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and a healthy work-life balance. This way, type A individuals can avoid the pitfalls of stress and burnout while still achieving their goals and fulfilling their potential. So the key lies not just in having type A traits, but in managing them effectively. With the right balance, type A personalities can indeed be the high achievers they are known to be.